simply, more 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 simply. It's not range. It's November 25, 2024. It's Monday. In Naples, today totally cloudy, yes. Sky in general, white grey cloud, it's davanti non so se mi saresti no, it's really after practically noon and 40 16 Celsius, niente di sta, niente soft, niente si büydessä, niente di piirissä. In fact, office classificati di risorse, spring, autumn, so spring period, and so the story reports of their show, the helps someone remember it, che collabori, voglio c'è un mese, support me, I'm sure, so I see, that's society, it's also a purpose, effect people, should watch Chinese, it's better, but I know perhaps it is a paradox for you at Santa Family, and I didn't know soon integral operations or winter summer for winter source, positive color, for summer airshot, so non reso su chiese così cazzi, and so as you can guess test for me, o essa scende così la figura quella, non so che in coppia se ne fa se non si vede senza me, o vengo in se non fa su, until now, se la figura trasfina, temperatura insieme, in genere, un secondo, a parte from last year, remember, so this part of body, I remember I'm talking about the part of body like this in the last year, maybe it is good for me and for certain people, you see, they have the same sensations, judgments, absolutes, me, but it's still not really absolutely, I can't see them being just for me. Bella, artistissima, fucking baby, as I've seen. Invece sono rincaricati. Ti sveglio, sì, che sti di fare che sti l'impattatore non ci vedi. Se vi voglio vedere sa. Yes, if there isn't reporting, sì, most perfect suppose non deve essere reporting, allora sarebbe sì che si asciuga, sì, come dovesse fare per il asciuga, in fact, secondo te in vita, totally white and cloudy sky, and this I think that later became more obscure. And also that would need for a few months that in this was in the intelligence of that penso sì. E infatti lì c'è che band, so se lì vedi quello qui non è perché insomma tutto pare che senza more than 2 years and also is visual perturbation but also attivism in general visible and better visible for me sentire iniziato partecipanti mi viene scelta. La serie che mi è piaciuta questa lì sono sì and finally from a media calculator and GX 640 APG 635 which is the case for my media legend shot. Siamo people follow personale diverse verso l'ingredient sono in brand esiste sono myself to last no scared and finally I open get breakfast today it's late in general it's slightly late for my house I mean for my house the ball important to still far away from the record I actually assembled 1963 it was the start of the day and fucked on the breakfast at the and second get I started with this fin in part remember that thing if it was the years day so I think that the record is nice was rachel where today bit slightly slightly close regarding the record, while slightly late as regard another bit just only noon and 14. But the important thing to should remember that in some May also today quarter so I'm really hungry. And as we always say, breakfast is always one of the most ultimate effort. Absolutely. والسنة كذا نسميها جنعشتها. I'll see you tomorrow, I suppose, if I don't die. In fact, I don't know until tomorrow what will happen now. I will see.